Compared to places like Homs or Hama, Damascus has so far been thought of as relatively quiet. Yet testimonies from people obtained by Al Jazeera paint a picture of trigger-happy soldiers, even snipers, firing at will on people, including children they suspect of being troublemakers. This father's got the bullet holes in his car as the evidence that he says proves his 11-year-old son was murdered by the Syrian security forces. They were navigating a checkpoint when he says soldiers opened fire. He could barely speak through his grief.
هذا اللي صار.
This is a sad story. It's Friday.
حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل.
They told me to turn around, so I did. There was just one bullet. My son said, "I've been shot." I told him it might be a small injury, but he said, "No, father, they've shot me." My brother was there and he asked him if he was okay, but he didn't reply.
The hospital told him the bullet went through the young boy's back and out of his chest, implying they were shot from behind as they left the checkpoint.
I tried to drive away quickly, but they kept firing at us. It was like there were 100 bullets.
Protesting against the Assad government appears to be as dangerous in Damascus as anywhere else. Yet still some are prepared to risk their lives coming together and protesting on the streets. A right which, by the way, is enshrined in the current Syrian constitution as lawful. Even being close to a demonstration is risky. This man waved goodbye to his son as he was leaving to go to school. The journey there apparently passed by a protest. The next thing he got was a phone call from the hospital to say his son had been shot in the head, leaving him permanently disabled.
I know from speaking to his friends and from seeing where the shooting happened that a sniper shot at him. His friends couldn't rescue him because the armoured vehicles were still shooting at the people who ran away, so he stayed on the ground for 20 minutes. One of the people tried to help him. As if it's not enough to shoot at the people, they also try to make sure they get rid of them by leaving them bleeding in the streets.
By no means is Damascus in open revolt as many other towns across Syria. But if these accounts are true, it implies that President al-Assad and his advisors are making a calculation that putting the fear into people in the capital will stop trouble rather than creating even more. Lawrence Lee, Al Jazeera.